Okay, well, hello. I think it's recording. Yes. Well, thank you for joining us tonight. Sorry about that. We were having a little bit of technical difficulties, but we want to thank you for all being on the call tonight and spending some time with us. So, as you know, February is Heart Health Awareness Month, and it's the perfect time to learn about your for heart disease and the steps you need to take now to help your heart. Heart disease and the conditions that lead to it can happen at any age. Did you know that by age 12, many of our children have developed the beginning stages of hardening of the arteries? And actually, they are now finding that hardening of the arteries is starting even earlier in the womb. I mean, the American Academy of Pediatrics recommends that children as young as 8 can be treated with cholesterol-lowering statin drugs. The girls and I are here tonight to share ways you can protect your most important asset, your health and your family's health. When we know better, we can try to do better. We are super excited to share our stories and about our powerful products and amazing business opportunity. We are part of a unique community that is helping families protect their health and well-being and secure their finances. Our outcome is to educate, to get the word out. We feel an obligation not to keep this a secret because it offers hope to everyone by sharing our products and our business opportunity. And we are making a profound difference. We love doing these calls because it allows us to bring people together to hear some options and ideas about staying healthy and preventing disease and illness. We aren't talking about another fad diet that won't last. We're here to help you understand you can achieve your health and financial goals for life. Something I want you to think about. Do you know the difference between a heart attack, heart disease, and cardiac arrest? My name is Heidi Szymanski, and I live in New Jersey with my husband and 2 teenage boys. I'm a stay-at-home mom and a certified health coach. I've been into health and wellness for over 25 years. I am about eating as healthy as possible and staying active. But everyone has holes in their diets. I know I do. I was blessed to first learn about Juice Plus almost 6 years ago, and it totally made sense to me. So I got my family on it right away because it is simple, and I knew that no matter how hard we tried, we weren't eating enough fruits and vegetables every day. High blood pressure and cholesterol run in my family. My grandfather actually had 4 heart attacks and I believe 9 bypasses when he was alive because of his lifestyle. High blood pressure runs in my husband's, and we want to do our best to help protect ourselves from that. Adding this nutrition has only had positive effects. There has been such a huge health transformation in my house. Juice Plus is our nutritional seatbelt, and it does give me great peace of mind as a mom and a wife that we're doing our best to keep ourselves healthy. But what I also found with Juice Plus is an opportunity where I can keep my stay-at-home lifestyle, be a community volunteer while expanding my family's options. I'm just a regular person who caught a big vision of how I can make a difference in the lives of other people. I knew that other families needed to know about what I had found because my family could not have been the only one not eating enough fruits and vegetables every day. And I get to partner with people and help educate them so they can do the same. What I also found was a community of people who have huge hearts and want to help others while helping themselves. This community is really, really special. And because I said yes, my family gets to say yes to more things. And I'm able to have my own retirement fund, which is awesome. And I'm working towards this opportunity being my family's plan A. I do want to leave a legacy for my children, and I want it to be by making a huge difference. So right now, you might be thinking, how do we get healthy? How do we stay healthy? How can I make sure my family doesn't become a statistic? Food used to be basic, but then we complicated it. Life used to be more basic, and we complicated that too. Practicing prevention by eating more whole foods and less processed foods is important. This can be a challenge when you walk into today's grocery store. 100 years ago, the center of the store did not exist. You had your fresh produce, your meat, and your dairy sections only. And people consumed an average about 5 pounds of sugar in a year. But because of today's boxed, canned, and packaged foods sold in the center of the grocery store, The average American consumes anywhere between 150 to 170 pounds of refined sugars in 1 year. I mean, this statistic is staggering. So why should we consume more fruits and vegetables and whole foods? Because we are nutrient deficient. The USDA recommends you fill half your plate with fruits and vegetables at every meal, every single meal. They know that it costs less to prevent disease than to treat it. But how do fruits and vegetables help us? They provide the antioxidants and phytonutrients needed for healthy cell performance. Healthy cells are your body's frontline defense against oxidative stress, which is like the rusting of your body at the cellular level. They are like the oil for your car's engine. The better the fuel, the better your car will perform. The healthier your cells, the slower the aging process, and the stronger your immune system is. But don't decide to start Juice Plus when there's a problem. Practice prevention by taking Juice Plus. I quickly realized the prevention aspect of Juice Plus and was so glad that I made the decision to put my entire family on it. We've had profound results in our own family. And just a little FYI, the Juice Plus company is so committed to inspiring healthy living that a child from the ages of 4 up to a full-time college student is eligible to receive Juice Plus for free for up to 4 years. We currently have 3 million children receiving Juice Plus capsules or the soft juice for free. It's an amazing program. So to continue the call, which I'm not even sure, I'm sorry if Kimberly is on. Okay, I'd like to introduce my cousin Kimberly. She's a mom and a wife, and they live in New Jersey also. And she's the director of an integrative healthcare facility. Take it away, Kimberly.
All right, thank you. Everybody can hear me okay? All right, cool. So hi, everybody. Thank you guys for getting on tonight. I want to first congratulate you guys for making the decision to be open-minded and learn more about our Juice Plus company. And I know that I am very grateful that Heidi bravely shared it with me. My only wish is that it just took me a little bit longer to catch on and that I had that aha moment sooner. But nonetheless, it finally clicked. And it clicked when I was actually, I thought I was at my healthiest. I was doing everything from, raw juices, smoothies, eating raw, vegan, the whole 9 yards. And ironically, I was actually an unhealthy vegan. I was the unhealthiest I had ever been because I was loading up on so much carbs and sugars. But what I didn't realize, because I wasn't educated at the time, is I was seriously lacking whole food nutrition. There was no nutrients in my diet. I was just so bombarded that I was throwing my whole body out of balance and out of whack. And now I can say that since my family has started taking Juice Plus, back in the day, it would have been sick visits and, ear infections lasting, days upon weeks. But now, getting sick, we knock it out of our system quickly, or we get to, steer clear of it altogether because we have so much nutrients in our system. And actually this past week, just to be real with everybody, my daughter was under the weather and I was too. But because we have the nutrition in our system and because we are able to triple and quadruple up on these whole food powders, we got back in the game pretty quickly and now we're ready for the next week, feeling healthy and feeling better. So definitely glad I have this in our system. So because of all of this health and vibrance, there are so many other things that this gets to open up the door for me and my family. And really to kind of sum it all up, what it really gives us is it gives us hope that things like, paying off student loans or, our mortgage, that these are realistic things that we could really be able to pay off sooner than we had anticipated. And that even my daughter, who's 6, Isabella, she might not even have to know what a student loan is. So it would be amazing. And she's already showing me so many signs that she just loves Juice Plus and she loves talking about it and doing her videos, and she could be the next generation of Juice Plus. And other things, that, going on these vacations and cruises and going to these dream places that we've always been wanting to go to. These are achievable goals. We can do this. We can go to Paris, we can go to Australia. We can check off the bucket list, every place that we want to go. We can dream and we can dream big. So as Heidi did say, I do work full-time mom. And what originally attracted me to you know, like almost like a second job when you think about it as another business. When somebody, you know, brings this up to you, think like, well, I'm already working, you know, so many hours. How could I possibly fit this in? Well, twofold. I own my own business for less than it would be for my family to go out to dinner. And not only just a business, but a business where you get to really transform and change people's lives. It just made sense to me. And when I did have that aha moment, like I told you earlier, I said, Heidi, sign me up. I'm on board. So really what I love to be able to do is help people become nutritionally fit, financially fit, show them that there's another way, another option. And I get to do it with these lovely ladies. So it's amazing. All right. So now I am super excited to introduce you to Carrie Lynn Fisher. She is an American Red Cross instructor. She teaches and has two children, Joey and Juliana. And I'm pretty sure she's a hockey mom, but a goalie mom. And she's going to take it away.
Thank you, Kimberly. So I guess I get to finally be me. And for, I don't know, since I was 17 and I'm turning 45 in a month, and I feel great, ladies and gentlemen. I have been educating people on lifeguarding and CPR and first aid. So I'm really excited that this is the month of heart health and that I can sort of tie in my two passions, training people to teach and do CPR if they need to, and knowing what the signs, symptoms, the causes, all of that stuff is. So Heidi asked the question on knowing the difference between heart disease, heart attacks, and cardiac arrest. And most people kind of lump them all together and think they are one and the same and they cause the heart to stop, and that's not actually the truth. So let's start with what is heart disease, otherwise known as coronary artery disease. It is the heart having trouble. It is the heart having blockages. It's all the things you've heard. Heart attacks and cardiac arrest are causes and symptoms that come from coronary artery disease, but there are a million other things. So let's talk about heart attacks for a second. Most people think when they talk about a heart attack that it's this pain and pressure in the chest that radiates and you feel this like building up and it's just really hard chest pain. And well, for you men out there that are listening to this, it's probably the number one sign that you will feel. Unfortunately, women don't feel it the same way. They actually ignore that sign. They show up in the emergency room. If you ever meet an emergency room doctor or nurse, they will tell you women show up 4 to 5 days after the men do because we feel the symptoms differently. And unfortunately, the symptoms that women feel go to things that nausea. Well, I could have eaten something that disagreed with me, or I have a stomach virus. Could be pain in the lower back or pain in the chest. Oh, I worked out today and I did too much chest and back exercises. Shortness of breath. Oh, I have a cold. I'm having trouble breathing. So it's very interesting that the number one sign that people talk about is not the number one sign for women. The other side of this is that respiratory issues can lead to cardiac issues. So what people don't
Are we?
then your heart could stop. Down. Are you kidding me? I'm hoping you guys can hear me. My internet just went out and it's back.
Yeah, I was gonna. You just came back on. We missed a little bit of what you were saying. At least I did, I think.
All right, so I'll backtrack for a second. So the big thing I was pointing out is the fact that the signs that you feel as a woman, for those of you that are women on here, are not the typical things that men feel. So nausea might be a symptom to a stomach virus or that you ate something bad. Lower back pain, you overworked out or you lifted something wrong. These are the big signs for women, but they're also signs for so many other things, i.e. women show up later on when we talk about heart attacks. So to review quickly on the men versus women, nausea and vomiting is a sign for both, but men feel that chest pain and pressure much more serious than women do. So when you look at a woman, you have to look at all of the things together. The profuse sweating, the nausea and the vomiting, the jaw pain, the back pain, the chest pain, the fainting. And on the other side of this, there are other things that can lead to coronary heart disease or heart disease. So the things that could lead to that, respiratory issues, having trouble breathing, besides having a heart attack, you could have things that lead to it like family genetics. And so genetics, let's link genetics to Juice Plus. For years, we've talked about the fact that you can't change your genetics, and the research is showing that that's not the case. That if you actually put the proper things in your body, you can change how your body works, how your genes work. So Heidi was talking about the fact that her family has a history of heart attacks and heart disease and high blood pressure. Well, by putting the proper fruits and vegetables in and eating less processed foods, you can actually change how your body works. Not saying that it won't happen, but again, anything that you can do to make it less likely is a better thing. So I always focus on the fact that my family history is not heart disease or heart attack. My family history is cancer. My mom passed away. It will be 9 years in February, or 9 years in April. And for me, it was a really big eye-opening wake-up call when my mom's doctor said to me to stop giving my children vitamins and to actually get a food source. And I was like, what do you mean? Like, no one eats enough fruits and vegetables. When I was a kid, we all know the commercial. It was 5 a day, and that 5 a day might work for my 10 and, or excuse me, she'll be 11 next week, 11 and 12 and a half year olds, but it's not 5 a day anymore for those of us that are adults. And my hockey goalie that spent, I don't know, 2 hours on the ice today, yeah, he should be closer to what an adult should have, which is 11 servings of fruits and vegetables. On a good day, I think I might get 4, maybe 6. So by taking Juice Plus, I'm guaranteeing my family has that nutritional seatbelt. And on the other side of this, and what's really great, and I'm going to pass to Paula to end this call in a second, is the fact that exactly what Kimberly says, my family gets to dream. This allows me to teach when I want to teach what I want to teach. And on the other side of this, go watch the hockey game. Go be the mom who does the school trips. Be the mom who gets to be like, oh, his foot grew again. He needs new goalie skates. They're costing $400. There you go. New goalie skates. So anyway, I love this product. I love this business. And I love the fact that it is allowing people to change their health in so many ways. So on that note, I am going to turn it over to Paula. Paula is a nurse. She is a mom of 1 million children, which I love about her. And she is a woman on a mission.
Thanks, Carrie. I don't know if you guys can hear me. My computer keeps saying poor internet connection because I am not at home. So I'm gonna just share a few statistics that I have and then actually give the call back to Heidi to close so I can get off without any hiccups in this recording. So I have a little thing in front of me that says heart disease facts and tips for prevention. And the nation's #1 killer, every 39 seconds, someone in the US has a heart attack. Currently, 1 out of every 100 Americans meets the AHA guidelines for ideal heart health, which means 99 of us out of that 100 aren't heart healthy. Nearly 2/3 of women who suddenly die of heart disease have no previous symptoms at all. And it also states who has the highest risk of dying early from heart disease and stroke, and that's preventable deaths per 100,000 people. So African American women are 78% and the men are 143%. American Indian and Alaska Natives are 46% for women and 90 for men. White Americans are 36 for women, 81 for men. Hispanics are 30% for women and 63 for men. And then Asian Pacific Islanders are 22 for women and 47 for men. It says heart disease risk factors are tobacco users, smokers are 2 to 4 times more likely to develop heart disease. Your diet, high in saturated fats, are linked to heart disease. Physical inactivity can often lead to obesity, which puts strain on your heart. High cholesterol levels, high blood pressure, and diabetes are all related factors to heart disorders. And, that's what's nice when you add Juice Plus to your diet. We have our fruits, vegetable, and berry blend capsules or soft chews. Our omega capsule is a plant-based omega, fish-free. Omegas 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9 We have our complete line, so you get your micronutrients and your macronutrients, and our complete line is a plant-based protein powder.
One of them.
And
One of them.
you could get the protein powder in our shakes or bars, and then we have our tower garden, so you can plug and go and grow your own. Carrie has one behind her on this Zoom call, so you guys can see that. And you know, kids get it for free under our Family Healthy Starts program, so that's really an amazing benefit that our company offers also. And it's an easy way to give our bodies and our families that prevention that we all need, you know, just because we don't always eat healthy, and it's just a little extra extra benefit, you know, bridging that nutritional gap. So I'm going to give the call back to Heidi before I disconnect completely. And I just want to say thank you for letting me share a little. Heidi?
Yes. Okay, am I unmuted? Yes. Okay, I'm sorry. We're having such a technical difficulty tonight, really, and we apologize for that. And you see, anybody can do this, right? So anyway, to wrap it up, thank you again for joining us. You know, we are excited to partner with people who are open-minded and ready to take the next step in their health to make life easier by adding Juice Plus. You know, someone who really cares about nutrition and prevention for themselves and their families, or for those whose health is challenged perhaps by diabetes, heart disease, cancer, and even an autoimmune disease. You know, it only costs a few dollars a day, and kids can get it for free, like I had mentioned. And it's the simplest, most convenient, and affordable way to get massive amounts of nutrition into busy families. Or we'd love to partner with anyone wanting to earn stable, a residual income in order to expand their options while making a difference. Someone who wants to secure their financial future and to help create a lifestyle that they own. You know, this opportunity can give parents the financial peace of mind to choose mom and dad daycare instead of regular daycare. Hardworking professionals can have the choice to build their own dreams instead of someone else's. College kids can build a side gig to help pay for school without having to get a job. You know, empty nesters can increase retirement so there's more than enough to enjoy life and to give to future generations. It's a great opportunity for anyone looking for an exit strategy from what they're already doing. And it's a perfect side hustle or a plan B for someone who doesn't have one, you know, which can quickly turn into a plan A if they choose to. So we invite you to join us and be part of our amazing supportive community. It's a generous, almost 50-year-old company, which we're actually celebrating 50 years this year, with a simple and small product line and a simple compensation plan. You know, maybe you can ask yourself, who do I know who needs to hear about this? What if Juice Plus could help them? What options could additional income and a sense of fulfillment give me? You know, how would it feel to have fun and thrive in a community while making a contribution to the world? I can tell you it's pretty amazing. So there's nothing more rewarding than sharing Juice Plus with someone and watching their life change for the better. You know, your voice can give hope to others while you build your dreams and help others build theirs. You know, you have the freedom to expand your options within a positive, fun community we like to call the Juice Plus family. So we ask you to come and join us. So, you know, again, I want to thank you. We want to thank you for spending some time with us tonight. I am going to end the recording and we're going to open it up for Q&A. So just give me 1 second.